Hi traders, welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, 𝖢𝖥𝖣yi, head currency analyst. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at CAD yen, one of my favorite charts when it comes to looking at risk on in the markets. Now, recently the market has been switching between that risk off, risk on sentiment, and the yen has been the market that everybody's been watching for the past few weeks, and CAD yen in particular has been on our radar for quite a while. And if you've seen any of our live streams, we always kind of take a look at CAD yen and look at the potential opportunities surrounding that particular market. Now, with regards to CAD yen, we did get some data out of Canada recently. We saw CPI month-on-month fall from 0.4% to 0.1%. So that's a potential positive in the CAD space. We also did see some median CPI year-on-year and trimmed CPI year-on-year also come in slightly lower. Now, in the case of the yen, there's been no changes really. We could suggest that maybe the yen strength that we've seen recently has come off the back of maybe either some profit taken from the markets, or maybe just some element of some potential risk that they see coming back in. However, that seems to have cooled for the time being, and yen weakness seems to be stepping back in. So I've got the CAD yen weekly chart in here, really crisp, clean levels, and this is why we really like to take a look at CAD yen in our webinars. Now, the last time we spoke about CAD yen, we were up near this 109 level, and we were talking about whether price would react from this point, and it has. And we've seen price begin to break down through to this area, break down into the 104.50. Now, the 104.50 support is basically the neckline of this double top pattern that occurred at the 110 handle. So now that prices traded through that, it's now using it as potential support. Now, if it does use it as support, then we could see CAD yen head back up to the highs here at the 109. Potentially, we could see price head for the 110 handle. Now, this is obviously going to depend on whether the market wants to see that risk on coming into play. If we take a look at some commodity-based markets like oil, for instance, we can see that oil is traded outside of its consolidation, which was between the $74 level and $67 lows. Now that we've traded through that area, we could expect the price of oil to continue to climb, which again, if we're looking at it from risk perspective, oil usually performs better in a risk on market. If we then take a look at the fact that it's crude oil that we're watching here, there's potential for this market to maybe come all the way up into the $82 area, then CAD yen could potentially perform pretty well. Now, what I would like to see from a analysis point of view is a strong weekly close. If we got this close here like it is here, then that could be a good opportunity to see price maybe start heading a little bit higher, because what I'd want to do then is focus in on those sort of lower time frames. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that price has the 20 and 50 moving average here. Those have not crossed over, so typically what I would like to see is those crossover. Just from a visual perspective, it just tells me that there is clear trend there. At the moment in time, we've got early warning signs that it is. We can see the 20s heading back towards that 50 moving average. They're both curling back up to the upside here. We've had a sort of double bottom pattern feature where we've started to break through, and now price is starting to make new higher highs. So all the signs are there to say, yeah, the price may be starting to be a little bit more bullish here. But what we're going to have to do is wait for a couple of other things, a couple of other confluences to come into play. For instance, if price can hold above this area here, above these prior highs of the 105.80s, if it does, that could be an opportunity that traders see as an opportunity to start looking for longs on CAD yen, and buyers may continue to step into this market. So keep your eye on CAD yen. Really like the way this weekly chart is forming. If it does close the way it does, or it looks like this by the end of the week, there could be something coming up in the next week for CAD yen. Thanks for watching this video update. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll speak to you in the next video.